but who knows what the future will bring and what direction cricket will go in. Joel says, given further injuries in last week's test match and the impact it's had on Leach's concussion and CDG's was a heel injury, is it now time to have replacements for all injuries? No. It's definitely not time to have injury replacements. That is the easiest system in the world to game. There is no fast bowler or wicketkeeper goes into a game without some kind of injury that they could claim has taken them out of the game. Even the batters, quite often their backs and their hands and everything. So we shouldn't have injury replacements. But if this is something that people are still concerned at, we should certainly have substitutions. Now, I don't think we will in Test cricket. Certainly not in the short term. But it's getting sillier and sillier, I think, in many ways. The way that injuries completely... I mean, there is no replacement for Colin de Grandhomme, and there is no real replacement for Jack Leach, most probably in England's team either. Parkinson's a different kind of bowler to begin with. So it's not an easy situation to be able to done, but that substitutions would allow for those sorts of things to happen. But injury substitutions, I tell you as an analyst, I would absolutely game the shit out of that system so easily. I'd be standing on people's toes at breakfast just to get them out of games. But yes, it's something I've written about before and I've talked about a little bit before. If you go back and you look at the video on the future of Test cricket or the evolution of Test cricket, how you would redesign Test cricket, I think it's called. But yeah, I do think we're going towards substitutions in cricket. I think it's almost accidental that we don't have them. Took football a very long time to have permanent substitutions. I think rugby was another sport that was like that, and cricket just has somehow convinced itself it doesn't need them. Whereas I think we now know that it's a necessary thing. Injuries in games can, especially to bowlers, can just completely change your lineup so much.